Yeah, this is a grade 11 paper 1, November 2025, mathematical literacy. All right. Let's go straight to the question. Question 1. The graph below indicates the leading authorities on Instagram worldwide as of September 2025 by followers in millions, meaning these values are in millions. They are all in millions. Okay. We have the authorities. Here we are. They are here, and these bars are representing their followers. Say the information above and answer the questions that follow. Say the information above and answer the questions that follow. Identify the most popular Instagram authority with the most followers in the world. We come back to our graph here and we see it's C, Ronaldo. Okay, so the graph here is going to be C, Ronaldo. Okay, identify the fourth leading authority on Instagram. Identify the fourth leading authority, fourth leading. So this one is the first one. So we have 1, 2, 3, then definitely 4. And 4 is this one here. Name this. The person is called Neymar. Write in words the number of followers K Mbappe has on Instagram. Number of followers. And remember, this is the person. Now, these are in millions. I mean, it's 72. $72,600,000. So we shall say $72,600,000. Cristiano Ronaldo was said to have 481.6 million followers. Write the numerical format without the word million. So what we're going to do, since a million has 6 zeros and there's a comma here, that means the number we're going to write, we shall write it like that. But instead of 6 zeros, it will have 5 zeros. Why 5? Because of the comma, 1 0 disappears. This is what they wanted you to do. All right, the list 2025 or the latest. The latest 2025 study showed that there are 2 billion active users on Instagram. Leo Messi has 361.01 million followers. Write the number of Messi's followers as a percentage of the active instant followers. Okay, this will be done in a way that you have to understand. Let me use this other part here. They're telling us Messi had 361.01 million followers divided by the 2 billion. Now we shall divide this by 2 billion. Now if you to divide it by, let me see, this is the same as 2,000 million because these are 6, so this means, you understand? So allow me to do that like that. We shall have 2,000 here to make them both what? Million. So we multiply by 100. You can do this instead of expanding too much. What do? Pick the number Put it in your calculator. 301.06 divided by 2000 times 100. We have 18.05%. They never told us to a whole number or not. Yes, someone might ask us, what about if you expand it? Still, you have to get the same, but then this one has to expand up, make it million. So remember we said, now this has two values after the comma. That means two zeros have to disappear. So it become that much 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0 divided by the 2 billion times 100. Together, for those ones who did mathematics, you can know that these two zeros will disappear. Then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So also these 4 zeros will go off. You see that we go back to, you see that? So this becomes 36101 divided by 2000. And then you come to your calculator here and you do that. 36101 divided by 2000. But answer you get, you come back to 18.05. Don't forget to write what? Percentage sign. All right. That was question number 1.1.5. We look at 1.2. 1.2. Yes, from Prime to Nox, Checkers launches new hydration drink. The prices are given here. This includes VAT also. Prices of this, from that they include VAT. Now here down they're asking us, write the acronym VAT in full. They didn't say define the term VAT, but they're saying write the acronym. So here we just write V stands for value, the A stands for added, then the T stands for tax, which is at 15%. Okay, we have 1.2.2. Determine the difference in price between Nox 500 mils and Prime 500 mils. Difference in price. Now, what are we looking at? We are looking at the difference. What's the difference? Difference simply means we shall need to subtract. We are going to subtract, which will become 39.99 minus 19.99. And I believe this will give you 20. Okay, calculate the amount to be paid for Nox energy drink before VAT was added. So Nox, remember, it's at 19.99 including VAT. So if you here the one before VAT was added, meaning exclude VAT. So what we do, we divide by 1.15. When we divide by 1.15, what is our answer? 19.99 divided by 1.15. Press equal signs, get our answer as it's 17 rands 38 cents. Okay, now they're telling us there are 5 different flavors of Nox energy drinks available in store. What is the probability that the dishes will choose the peach flavored drink? Write your answer as a decimal fraction, probability. So out of the 5, you're only picking 1. That means it's 1 out of 5. But they said write it as a decimal. So this 1 divided by 5, if you know the decimals, here it is. 1 divided by 5 equals, then make it what? Decimal. So the answer here is supposed to be 0.2. Okay, if the just wants to buy 2 Nox energy drinks of each flavor, how much will he pay in total? So remember there are 5 times 2, then times the money. So this is 10 times 19, which is around 199 rands, 90 cents. This is how much they will pay. This brings us to the end of question number 1, and we start with question number 2. Okay. Question 2. Question 2, there's a certain scenario there. But anyway, let's see. Kim Kardashian launches her new perfume. All right. It comes in 100 mils and 30 mils. If it's 100 mils, it was this much at 47% discount. VAT exclusive. Take note of that. VAT exclusive. Then the 31 original price is 449. Special price is 299. All 30 mils prices, these ones, they include what? VAT. Right? This has no VAT. This has. Okay, that's what simply means. Let's go to the questions. 2.1.1, identify the discounted price for 100 ml of the perfume, including the 47% discount. Remember, this is a little bit of English. Identify the discounted price. Simply meaning the price that we are seeing here, the 599 rands, it's the result. Oh, it was good after the discount of how much? 47%. So in other words, we are looking for the original amount of money. What are we going to do in this case? What we are going to do, since the discount was at 47, ask yourself, there's a number that was decreased by 47, and they got the answer as. So what we're going to do, we shall ask ourselves, 100 minus 47, what is it? It's 53, isn't it? So now, meaning there's a number 53 times a number, and they got the answer as 500 and what? 99. Now 53, just make it, or turn it into what? Turn the 53 into decimals and to be 0.53. So now here, because we are looking for this and you are multiplying, what do? We divide. We are looking for the original price. We are looking for the original price. So we divide through by that. Then the answer becomes 599 divided by 0.53. So the original answer was supposed to be 1,130 rands. 1,130 rands and 19 cents. This could be the answer there. Identify the discounted price of 100, including the 47% discount. No. Just identify. No. Identify. Identify. Just identifying. This is the price. Okay. Determine the amount. You see, determine the amount of discount on a 30 ml perfume. Remember, the original price was 449. Now the price is at 299. So what are we are going to say 499 minus 229. Determine the amount discount. Determine the amount discount. $270. Oh, sorry. Let's make some corrections here. It's 449 minus 299. It's not, it's the other way around. 449 minus 299. So pick your calculator, don't guess, minus 299, which is 150. Okay. All right. Let's look at 2.1.3. 2.1.3, what do they want us to do? That's the first thing you're going to ask yourself. What do they want us to do? That's what do they want us to do? So we see Simon buys a 30 ml bottle for perfume for his mother. That's the first person. As a present, he claims that the percentage discount given on the 30 ml perfume is 33%. Round it to the nearest whole number. Verify showing all the calculations. Now, the discount, it's going to be, already we've got the difference here. So we shall say 150 over the original amount of money, which is 400 and what? 49 times 100. All right? He claims that the percentage discount given on the 30 ml perfume is 33%. That's his claim. The nearest whole number. Okay, so we shall pick that number, say 150 divided by 400, then times 100. Round up to the whole number. So it's 33,40, which is approximately 33%. Please, you're verifying, so you have to conclude, is it right or not? So the answer there becomes is correct. Is correct. Show by means of calculation that the original price, here we go. Here, this is what I'd done before, but I realized that the question says identify. You have to just look at the information and you tell us the price. Okay, so here, this is where we are. Show by means of calculations that the original price of, they're telling you to show. So they know very well that it's this is the original price. As I explained before, remember the person has a discount of 47. A discount of 47. So if you have a discount of, meaning over 100%, you won't pay 47. How much are you going to pay? You will have to pay 53%. You understand? Of a given price. Then they got their answer as 599. You see that? So if there's a number that you multiply with 53% to get it equals to this, all right? What is the number? I would advise you to change this into decimals. And the answer becomes what? 0.53 times the unknown, which is the Q, gives me 59. I will get that. Then what do we do? Divide by 53, divide by 53. This goes with that. So my Q, I believe that's the answer there. We already did it. 599 divided by 0.53. That's the only way you can do this and you get the answer. You see that they show you. See the answer we get there. So you've shown that it is indeed that. All right. Here we are showing, so the marks are going to be up there. We don't mark the answer because it's already given to you here. Eh? Okay. Please keep that in mind. Call it determining the original price. Let's go to question number 2.1.5. They're asking us to calculate the VAT amount payable on a 30 mil if Simon purchased it on the special price. Now, already they told you, remember here they told you that the 30 mil already the prices include. So this price here, special price, it already has VAT. But since it has VAT, what did we say? We always multiply by 15. So it's 299 times 15 over 115. We are looking for the amount of VAT that is inside this price here. Okay? So what we're going to do, we shall come down here. 299 times 15 over 115 equals to that, which is 39. This is the amount of VAT. Someone else would have done this. You first exclude VAT, do this. Divide by 1,15. Get your answer there. 299 divided by 1,15. 15. We have 260. So this is the price without VAT. You understand? Then, if this is the price without VAT, yet this one has VAT, what do we do? Get the money that has VAT minus the one that does not have VAT. Whatever you remain with, it will be what? Your VAT amount. Pick any method that you want to use. Okay, question number 2.1.6. Simon told his mother that if he buys 30 ml perfume for his sister, auntie, and the 2 nieces, he will end up saving 600. He will end up saving 600. Determine if Simon is correct by showing all calculations. Remember now, saving from where? First and foremost, you're going to calculate the money. By the way, yeah, let's just check this. Yeah, we shall first get the difference between the two prices. You can do that. You understand? We said it was 499 minus 299. I'm looking for the difference. We already got this, I know, which was 150. You understand? It was 150. So this is 150. Well and good. This is what you save. On one, you save this much. But how many people are there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 3 and 4. There are 4 people. So if there are 4, he has bought each person a 30 mil. So we shall come here and multiply by 4. And indeed the answer becomes what? 600. And guess what happens? You tell the person that, you know what, Simon was correct. Simon is correct. Okay, 2.2. Simon also loves to watch rugby. Shall need this table a little bit. Let me put it here. Simon loves to watch rugby with his friend Peter. He requested a bank statement via email from the 1st of November 2025 to the 12th of October 2025. He studied the statement to see whether he will be able to visit his friend in Pretoria and spoil him to go and watch the rugby at Loftus and still have money left for the rest of November. So he has a savings account. Okay, here we go. Let's go straight to the questions. Explain the term credit in this context. Now, when you look at very well, when you look at credit here, let's look at the table nicely. Credit, it's the money that was received. Interest, came in. He received a check. He got a deposit. Money coming in, money received, money into the account. So when you can say here, credit means the amount received into the account. Okay, calculate the values of A and B. Let's go and you see. We have A here, it falls under credit. Then we have B. Now, how does the bank statement work? Balance carried brought forward. The balance brought forward is the money that ended the month of October and began the month of November. So this was the previous amount that was there. Okay, now take note. If it's a credit, we add. If it's a credit, we add. We add the credit we've got onto the previous balance to get the current. Now, this is the current balance here. Together, we say current balance equals to previous balance, either added if it's a credit, or current balance will equal to previous balance minus debit. If you look, so now here we go. An example, let's just test this one here first and we see if we, so look at that. How was this amount got here to? So supposed to be 8,936 plus 89 rand 36 cents. And guess the answer that you have. It's the same as this. So we are looking for A. Now, that means it's under credit. Do you know what it means? There's a certain money that came in and the balance became this. How much was it? That's what we are looking for. So all we are going to do is we're going to subtract these balances. Together? So we shall just say 14,825.36 minus the previous balance, which was 11,826. This is the value of N. So when you subtract those two, I believe you'll end up having 30,000. You'll end up having 30,000. All right, this is 14,825 rand 36 cents minus 11,825 36 cents. The answer becomes 30,000. So the value of A is 30,000. All right. Then value of B. Now, when you look at the value of B, value of B, it's this balance here. Then there was a what? A debit, meaning it went off. Minus. This is a minus, this credit we add. So the value of B is going to be 14,825 rand 36 cents minus the 1,996. Together, this becomes it becomes 12,800. 12,829 rands. $0.36. This is the value of B. Okay. Value of B. We say we showed the other side. Okay. Simon needs to buy tickets in November 14th of December. his friend's birthday. What is this? Simon needs to buy tickets in November for the 14th of December. His friend's birthday is 29 November. Therefore, he will surprise him with the tickets and a small get-together at a well-known restaurant where everyone joining will pay for themselves. However, Simon will pay for Peter. Take note of that. Continue, there's no question yet. Here is the question. Simon is planning on buying 2 tickets for the rugby on 14th. 2 tickets, take note of that. 2 tickets on 14th and calculated traveling costs to be 800 in total. Now, Simon is planning to buy 2 tickets for the rugby on the 14th and calculated traveling costs to be 800 in total. So he wants to put away, which means save, 1,900 for the small get-together. Show by means of calculation that he will have 5,731. 36 left. Now, okay, 800 and so we say this plus 800. Now let me see, calculate. Okay, this is 2,700. So remember from our statement there, how much is left cash withdrawn? And this is the balance that we have there. So which is 9,829. So 9,829 29 rands 36 cents minus 2,700 minus 2,700. What do we have? We have 7,129 rands. I believe that is 36 cents. 36 what? Cents. They are saying calculation whether show by means of calculation. Okay, buy 2 tickets for rugby on 14th and calculate the traveling cost of 800 in total. Look at question number 3. It looks to have data handling. Okay. South Africa has experienced several severe weather events in recent years, including heavy rains, flooding, and droughts. Table 2 below indicates the monthly rainfall and the number of rain days per month for Johannesburg and Durban in 2024. Okay, go straight to the questions. Identify the month in which Johannesburg received the lowest monthly rainfall. Identify the month in which Johannesburg received the lowest. Now, what we're going to do, we shall go to the table, look for Johannesburg together. What are we identifying? We are identifying the month in which the lowest monthly rainfall. So, there are 2 sides. We have monthly rainfall, this side, and these are the days. So we go to Johannesburg. Lowest, it's this one. And which month was it? July. So the answer there becomes what? July. Okay. Determine the center. Determine the city and the month with the highest number of rain days. Highest number of rain days. Highest. Yeah, this one the maximum is 7. Here the maximum is what? It's 12. And the month is what? November. They said identify the city and the month. So the city is Durban. The month is November. The month of November. Okay. Define the term model value. Is the value that appears most. The value that appears most. Calculate the monthly average rainfall. Calculate the monthly average rainfall for Durban. Round to 2 decimal places. Now, average, what you have to know is what? Mean. Average, you have to know it's what? Mean. Okay. Then, mean. What are we going to do? We are going to add, but it's for Durban. Monthly rainfall. Durban. You're going to add all these values up. And you divide by 12 because there will be 12 items that you've added. Okay. Which simply means we have 126 plus 142, 142 plus 120 plus 60 plus 39 plus 35 plus 39 plus 60, 39, 35, 39, 63, 84, 107, 93. So 1025. So we have 1025, but divided by 12. So the average, they say round of 2 decimal places, so meaning it's 85.42. 3.1.5. Data handling consists of a data handling cycle in which step of the data handling cycle will we identify the mean, mode, median, and also known as measure of central tendency. Now, these are the steps that we do, and the answer becomes summarizing of data. It falls under summarizing of what? Data. Summarizing of data. 3.1.6, determine the probability of randomly selecting a month which has an even number for the number of rainy days in Johannesburg. Write your answer as a fraction. Let's go there. Even numbers we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 12. So we're looking for probability. So we are saying 5 out of 12. Write down the ratio. Write down as a ratio the monthly rainfall in August for Durban and Johannesburg in a form of dash dash is to 1. So we are, please, the order matters. So monthly rainfall. So August. So Durban first, then Johannesburg next for the month of August. Monthly rainfall. So we shall come here. Monthly rainfall, we shall only look this side. August is this one. We have 63. And Johannesburg, we have 9. That's the order there. So we shall have a 63 and 9. Now, since they're saying 1 is this side, so we divide through by 9. Also, we divide through by 9 this side, which gives us 7. 7 is to 1. 3.2. Mr. Smith decided that making rain meters, what we call the rain gauge, can be a profitable business. He decided to start making rain meters as seen in the picture below. As seen in the picture below. You see, we have, let me see. When he started the business, he bought the following material for 10 rain meters. Okay. 3.2.1. Determine Mr. Smith's median profit. Now, when the moment you hear median, we need to look at arranging from small to big. So we shall come here. Which one's the smallest? Smallest value is this one here, followed by this. Then we have a 3, have a 4, we have a 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm here looking at the 8, so we are going to remain with 2 numbers in between, which is the 4th number and the 5th number. All right? Let's arrange them and we look for the median. So I'm starting with 450, 540, 720, 720, 900, 1,350, 1,800, 3,000. Okay, so the middle number. So since there are 8, we say this goes with that, this goes with this goes with. You see that we're remaining with 2 numbers, which is the 5th number and the 4th number. Since we remain with 2 numbers, we go and add them. So we are saying we are adding them, which is, you know how we go to this? Since there are 2 numbers in between, so we divide by 2. So this is 1.620 divided by 2. I believe you get 810 divided by 2. The answer becomes 810. Calculate the cost price for 1 rain meter. Cost price, I will work it out from here. Cost price, that means for only 1. Together? So it means, this means each. So we're only going to add the 40 rand plus the 30 rand plus the 20. Cost price. Cost price. So this becomes what? 90 rand. 90 rand. So we add all and we go to the answers 90 rand. Calculate the range of profit made over 8 months. The range, which means the biggest over the highest number, which was what? 3,150 minus 450. Because below indicates misses over. So we are looking for the range now. So we shall say 3,150 minus 450. What is the answer? 2,000. Why am I doing that? Because they asked me for a range. Explain what the significance is of calculating the range with the data is to find out how data is spread. Okay. Question number 4. Mr. Lamini owns an internet cafe. He rents a copy machine from Canon Company at a fixed cost of 1,600 per month and 30 cents for each copy made thereafter. Mr. Lamini receives an income of 50 cents for each copy made. Okay, they're asking us to calculate the value of A. When you look at the value of A is under total expenses. And remember the total expenses, he starts with the value of A, he starts with paying what? 1,600. And he goes ahead to pay 30 cents per copy. So here, how many copies were they? 6,000. So this gives you the answer as 2,000. 1,600 plus 30 times 30%, 30 cents. So you get the answer as 30,400. Then B. B is under income, which is he receives 50 cents for each copy that he makes. Here he made 8,000 of them. And the answer becomes what? 4,000. Okay. Write down the formula that can be used to calculate Mr. Lamini's expenses. We say it's supposed to be expenses. It's 1,600 plus 0, times the number of what? Number of copies. What term can be used if Mr. Lamini wants to indicate that the total income and the expenses are exactly the same, and after this point, he will be making profit? That is what we call the break-even what? The break-even point. Some other people call it the equilibrium. The equilibrium. Okay. Mrs. Williams wants to make Mrs. Williams wants to make Mrs. Williams wants to make 12,000 copies at Mr. Lamini's internet cafe. She states that it will cost her 6,000 and Mr. Lamini will make a profit of 2,400. Verify showing all calculations. 6 marks. First and foremost, we shall need to find out the cost. So we shall say 1,600 plus 30 cents times 12,000. These are the number of, this is not money, this number of copies. So we find out how much it will be. So we have the answer here. The cost is 5,200. Then what about the income? Income is going to be times. So here becomes the answer. The answer becomes what? 6,000. So we subtract the 2. I'm looking for the profit, which is 800. So we say not what? Not valid. It's not valid. Mr. Lamini claims that if he offers a 5% discount for an order of 15,000 copies, he will receive an income of 7,125. Verify showing all calculations. Let's go straight to the number, the order of so income equals to this much. Which becomes 7,500. Are we there? He will receive an income. So remember, he has a discount of this, so times 100 minus what? 5. Times 100 minus 5 over 100. In other words, is multiplying 7,500 times 0.95. Why am I using this? I'm looking for the discount. Okay. So let's come here and see 7,500 times. Indeed. Correct. Mrs. Williams is investigating 2 options for investing money. She wants to invest 234,800. Option 1 offers her an interest rate of 5% simple interest per annum over a fixed period of 24 months. The second option offers her an interest rate of 5% compounded per annum over a period of 2 years. By means of calculation, advise Mrs. Williams on option that will give her the best return for her money. So one is simple interest, but they're both at 5% for a period of 2 years. It's fine. So what we're going to do, first and foremost, let's start with the simple interest one, where we shall say the money they are going to invest times 5% over a period of 2 years. Over a period of 2 years, 24 months. All right, let's just put this in the calculator and get our answers very fast. It's 23,4800 times 0.05 times 2. So simple interest, it is giving us 23,408 plus the money that she would have invested. By the way, you can also look at only the interest, right? Only the interest. If you add on that money, 258,000. 280 rands. That's simple interest. What about compound interest? For compound, we always say 100 plus the percentage you are using over 100. The percentage there is now this one gave us this much. So meaning in the first year, the first year is going to be that much times the money. Which equals to what? Which is 246, 540, 246, 540. Then the second year. The second year, here we are. The same money we multiply with the same, okay. So this is 200, 258,867. So your advice should be, she should use option 2. And this marks the end of our solutions, possible answers.